This is Ryan Alexander with Denison Yachting here at the Fort Lauderdale International Boat Show on our Las Olas dock display to walk you through an 80-foot Lazzara first delivered in 2004 named Sweetwater. So over the past few months on the Denison Yachting YouTube channel, we've shown you two different Lazzaras. We've shown you a 92 LSX as well as a 75 LSX. And today, we're going to show you a completely different side of Lazzara with this 80-foot motor yacht. With Denison having such deep roots in the Florida side of the yachting industry, we've been big fans of Lazzara for a very long time. Based in Tampa, they're just a few hours away from us, and we see more than our fair share of their fantastic yachts in our backyard. Sweetwater benefits from two crucial and extensive refits, which is the reason why a boat built in 2004 looks as immaculate as it does. The first refit was in 2017, wherein all of the interior soft goods were replaced. This included, but was not limited to, new furniture, flooring, and custom mattresses. Perhaps the most crucial aspect of this refit were the total rebuilds of her Cat C30 engines. Her next owner can rest easy knowing that her engine warranties have been extended through 2020. And then her second period in the yard was in 2019, wherein she received a complete paint job. This 80 Lazzara is centrally listed with Kurt Bosshardt. Now there are a dozen great things I could say about Kurt, but I'll suffice it to say this, that anytime one of our brokers sells a boat, there's an email that goes out to our list so that we all can celebrate that win. And it seems like every other email like this that hits my inbox is about a closing of Kurt's. There's no one more qualified to help you through the buying or the selling process. When you're walking the docks, the thing that will most likely catch your eye on this 80 Lazzara is her stern. Most striking is her aftermarket hydraulic swim platform. This was added to complement the owner's desire for easy water access. What I love back here is the storage configuration to port and starboard. On the starboard side is a teak finish storage pod. On the port side is storage for one of the yacht's two wave runners. Between the pods is the original swim platform with her shore power connection underneath the stairs. Forward and center line is her watertight engine access door. In here, we find her Cummins Onan generator set in the aft section, water maker on the port side, and her twin Cat C30s. Each putting out 1,500 horsepower, they're both up to date with all of their majors and extended warranties. She cruises at around 25 knots with a top speed of 30 knots. For a luxury motor yacht, her top speed is nothing to overlook. In 2017, tunnels were created in the hull to alleviate cavitation, adding to her performance in every measurable category. When at cruise, she runs for 12 hours with a 25% fuel reserve with a burn rate of about 110 gallons per hour. Now let's take a look at the aft deck. This covered area has a centerline alfresco dinette with seating for 8 around a varnished table. To starboard is a ladder that serves as a secondary access point to the Flybridge. Forward and to port is a top-loading cold box with a TV just above. Additionally, the aft deck has a pair of steering stations. The captain can use these to back her into the slip with ease. Next, let's step into the Salon. Outfitted with a cherry joinery package, her interior belies the fact that she was first commissioned in 2004. There is nothing on board that hints at her vintage. Replaced hardwood flooring, headliners, and upholstery make for a serene and up-to-date interior. The living area of the Salon serves as the primary seating and entertaining space. There's a large L-shaped sofa and 3 armchairs arranged around a plasma flat-screen TV. Facing forward and to port is the formal dining. From here, we're going to take the Salon staircase down and then turn aft, where we'll look at the master stateroom. With a walk-around king berth, the owner's suite takes full advantage of the yacht's 20-foot 1-inch beam. As we look to the starboard side, we see a desk for knocking out some work in private should the need arise. This also doubles as a dressing station. Forward is a walk-in closet. On the forward bulkhead, we see a 50-inch plasma TV. Now facing the port side, we see a love seat below a pair of hull windows. Forward of this is a huge ensuite with a his and hers marble vanity and an incredible marble shower. Directly outside of the master is the yacht's second laundry center. Forward are a pair of mirrored guest staterooms. Entering the portside accommodation first, we see that these suites have queen berths. Equipped with storage and 33-inch TVs, these staterooms are incredibly quiet and each has its own ensuite. Now let's jump back up to the main deck and we're going to pick up at our next stop, the galley. There are a few things that scream American yacht louder than a country kitchen. Here in the States, these areas are the heart of family-based yachting. This is where your day starts and ends and where everything intersects in between. With upgraded Taj Mahal quartz countertops, SWEETWATER's Galley has everything you need to make incredible meals for the entire family. She has a side-by-side fridge freezer, 4-burner induction cooktop, and oven. There's also an ice maker and a wine cooler on the port side. Here we see a large island for food prep that has a dishwasher and a growy stainless sink. Next to the island, to starboard, is the dayhead. And just aft is the primary access to the Flybridge, which we'll come back to. Forward and to port in the galley is a dinette illuminated by the sun cutting through the windshield. Now let's take a look at the lower helm. Something that Lazzara was busy developing before most shipyards is this ship monitoring system. This makes it possible to monitor engine and tank data all in one place. SWEETWATER benefits from an upgraded Garmin electronics package. Below the Garmin display, we have a pair of CAT engine monitors that flank a Simrad compass. Below is a backup GPS with a wind indicator on the port side and an RD30 depth display opposite. She also has a side power bow thruster, Simrad autopilot, and CAT engine controls. To starboard is the control for her track fin stabilizers. Aft of the helm is a pantograph door that gives us access to the bow. The centerpiece of the foredeck is a centerline sun pad. Forward is her ground tackle. If we head back inside and continue down these stairs, we enter the crew space. There are crew bunks forward in the bow. Attached is a sizable crew head with a separate shower stall. This head is shared by the captain's quarter. Leaving here, we're going to wind down today's walkthrough on the Flybridge. This open Flybridge has a winding floor plan that packs quite the punch. The fact that it has an open layout means that every square inch of this deck is dedicated to serving guests. Aft is the yacht's second wave runner. This one seats 3, while the other one from earlier at water level seats 2. The davit that lowers and raises this has been cleverly integrated into the starboard side of the structure. Just forward of this is a 4-seater dinette just below the radar arch. Adjacent is a 4-person jacuzzi. Continuing forward, we step underneath the bimini top that covers the forward half of the Flybridge. On the port side is this expansive wet bar with a sink, 2 fridge drawers, an ice maker, and 3 bar stools. Finally, we wrap up today at the upper helm. The helm hides away when not in use, which does a great job of keeping all of the upper navigation equipment out of the elements. All of the equipment up here replicates the lineup that we saw down at the lower helm. Facing the helm is a Stid captain's chair with an additional Stid bench outboard. So there you have it, an immaculate 80-foot Lazzara built in 2004 with an owner that spared no expense in preparing her for her next home. So be sure to let us know what you think of Sweetwater. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and as always, we try to respond to as many comments as we possibly can. If you have any questions specifically about this boat or you'd like to get on board, feel free to reach out to Kurt Bosshardt at any time.